Of today's lesson, and this is a laboratory. Now, feel free to complete this anytime between now and our class tomorrow, because I'll be referring to it tomorrow in our Zoom learning. But it's important that you have a couple of things. Hopefully, you've got a tennis ball lying around your house, and hopefully that you can get a stopwatch up on your mobile phone, or use a real stopwatch. That's absolutely fine. This is going to be up on Compass Resources, and it is Laboratory 2 for online learning, and it's Fatigue Mechanisms Laboratory. So I'm just going to flip it up here and show you. This one is about completing two different tasks. Now, when you read through it, says work in pairs and trios. By all means, set up a Zoom, have a FaceTime, talk to other people while you do this, and it makes it a bit easier. Or even just use the people who are in your house to help you. But essentially, the first thing you need to do is squeeze the tennis ball. And you need to squeeze the tennis ball non-stop for 100 seconds. That is a fair length of time. Okay, it's over a minute and a half, and every 10 seconds you need to write in how many squeezes you manage to get of that tennis ball in that 10-second gap. Now, it's quite easy because you need to use your non-dominant hand, which means that I can have my computer open, I can use my right hand to type in here that I managed to get 8 squeezes, and then move to the next box, all using one hand, while I'm continuing to squeeze the tennis ball with my non-dominant hand. Now, an official squeeze of the tennis ball means that it does indent itself. So if I'm not able to indent the tennis ball because I'm getting fatigued, that doesn't count. So you need to actually feel and see that the tennis ball has squished in. 10 seconds passes, you write down, but you need to continue non-stop for 100 seconds. Pretty straightforward, should be no problem for you guys. The next part of the activity is a very similar thing. It's 100 seconds. This is where a partner would really be handy. So I might get my wife or my daughter to help me with this one. Same thing, I start my stopwatch. Every 10 seconds, I need to write down how many of these I was able to complete. And this is all about calf raises. So officially getting up and back down, up and back down, up and back down. And however many calf raises I complete in that 10 seconds, I write it in. And then I continue straight away, no rest, for the 20, the 30, the 40, all the way up till the 100-second mark. Now that's pretty straightforward and easy. You can do it with a partner, get them to record. All you need is the tennis ball. And then there's a few questions to follow afterwards. So what I would recommend is that you read the questions first, because some of them are asking, how did you feel during this? And if you're not really taking notice of what your body feels like, you don't know what to look for. So set yourself up, have a bit of space, have a tennis ball, have a stopwatch. The other thing I would recommend is, if you are using your mobile phone for the stopwatch, go into the settings and turn auto lock off, because there's nothing more frustrating than halfway through, you're away from your stopwatch and obviously the screen just disappears. So get yourself set up, complete the lab, write the answers in, and hopefully after the learning that's taken place last week and today, you can make sense of what your body is starting to feel when you complete these activities. If you do it properly, you're going to actually have something to talk about in your conclusive responses. Good luck.